Oh man, we just have a plethora of just amazing decks. So the first one we're going to be looking at is actually the 15th or 13th place. It was Exa going into round 8 and unfortunately lost the last two. Deck profile. Where was this from? This was the Pasadena Regional. It started off 2-0 against TK Dino, 2-0 Sky Striker, 2-0 Striker Trickstar, 2-0 Trickstar Sky Striker again, 2-0 Cyber Dragon, 2-0 Altergeist, 2-1 Pendulum, lost to Sky Striker, and then lost to the old Altergeist. Side notes for this, though, he said a lot of people don't really play Akashic in Trickstars, but it's extremely useful. I actually agree with that. If you can bounce a Boral Sword, you can call a card. It's 2 to 3 left. Dante's was primarily a Cherries target down here. Oh, that's interesting to know for you guys. He said he shouldn't have really played Cherries. Gozen might be main deck worthy. I didn't have access to Extravaganza, so he played Desires instead. Artifacts are insane, and he will win games, and Inspector border control is pretty good. In Eater of Millions, I've been testing and did well, but never cited it in. I've seen this playing 1 or 3 Carlbine, but that's incorrect. You play 2 because you never want to search it, and then 2 or 3 can be Cloggy. Shoutouts to his teammates Tyler and Josh and Imperial Games. But let's dig into this super fast. Of course, the Artifact Engine, as we just literally said, will win games for you, which, I mean, is absolutely true. So we have 1 Morale-Tac, 2 Scythe. I know a few people are a bit patchy on playing Morale-Tac, but I think that this is absolutely fine. And of course, 2 Scythe, just, you go first, you win games insanely easily. Like... of course, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, triple copies of Droll and Lockbird. This is going to be your essential cornerstone to winning games. Triple copies of Candina, of course, 2 Carlbine. I think Carlbine is definitely one of the better cards. When your deck has an Honest, like, why wouldn't you play it? You know what I mean? We have 1 copy of Lilybell, triple copies of Licorice, and of course we have 2 Desires, 1 Steepy Boy, 2 copies of Terraforming, triple copies of Light Stage, triple copies of Sanctum, of course, triple Heavy Storm Duster, 1 Imperial Order, triple Lost Wind. This was actually pretty interesting of a tech choice, but I understand blinking the effects of cards and then getting the ability to reset it and having the attack of a monster. I will say that this is probably one of the better tech choices I've seen from this format. We have triple Trap Trick, of course. I mean, call it what it is. Like, you get access to Reincarnation, Heavy Storm Duster, Sanctum, Lost Wind. Like, this card is nuts for the value that you can actually generate off of it. Like, why is this card not winning more games for people? I'm just genuinely curious as to why people haven't been just considering Trap Trick more. Like, I know what Simo was trying to do with his list, and it looked really good, but I'm just saying, guys, like, there's a lot to be had here. Now, we have, in the extra deck, 1 Triple Burst, 1 Holy Angel, 1 Bomber Dragon, 1 Space Insulator, Shizuku, Kagari, of course, Link Karibo, Link Spider, Unicorn, Phoenix, Cerberus, Boral Sword, Boraload, Akashic, and Dante. I'm really liking the value in this, actually. Side deck, 2 Branketops, 2 Million, 2 Cherries, 2 Border, 2 Mind Control, triple Evenly, and 2 Gozen. I don't know how I feel about the consideration to main decking Gozen, but I can see where you're going with this. Also, Inspect Border in this deck is hella value. So, Eder, you know, you might not have top buddy, but, you know, congratulations on the 13th place. It means a lot to people out there that love and play Trickstars. I know a lot of people are looking forward to just kind of seeing where this deck in general is going to evolve in the near future. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one of the people that are actually looking forward to that probably the most. So, I hate this deck with a passion, but doesn't mean that innovation can't have its way. You guys know what I mean. Now, next we're going to be looking at is John Lee's list from the Indie Regional. I believe he did make, it was either 4th or 6th. I don't remember. Yeah, he top 4'd. That's what it was. So, this is going second, Sky Striker. And I wanted to cover this because, though through the innovations of Sky Striker, this deck and the way that it is going at this current point in time is going... It's great, and he finished X1. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, triple copies of Brinkatops. I know there's a lot of discussion right now about should you be playing Dino Wrestling. That is up to you guys. I'm going to just say that. I think this build was pretty good. 1 copy of Droll and triple Veiler with the 1 Ogre. So, I absolutely, I support this. 100%. I think that this is probably one of the best things that you can do with this deck. But, interestingly enough, though, I the one droll, I don't know, these ratios are just spicy to me. Like, I like it. And of course, triple Ray, and of course, triple Desires. So I've been looking at this all week. I'm like, man, I want to test this, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, hot diggity damn, though. Like, this is spicy. We have one Rhoda, triple Area Zero, one Afterburners, one Jamming Waves, one Hornet Drones, triple Widowmaker, triple Multi-Roll, triple Engage, and one Upstart Goblin. And then, of course, we have triple Evenly, triple Impermanence. Now, the extra deck down here, we have triple Shizuku, two Kaina, triple Kagari, two Hayate, one Ningrisu, one Phoenix, one Clarin Rushka, one Boral Sword, and one Starving Venom. I do want to point out that the 2-2 ratio on this, I can understand. I think there are a lot of games I don't really access triple Hayate, so I can't really shun him for this. And, I mean, 2 Kaina is probably better at this stage in the current format. Now, the side deck here, we have 2 Lancia, 2 Droll and Lockbird, 1 copy of Jizukuru, 1 Skullmeister, 1 Day of Peace. This is actually insane to me. I'm actually kind of curious to know how much value he actually netted off of this. A very good actual consideration. Triple Shared Ride for the Mirror if you need it. 1 copy of Shark Cannon. I was actually considering this too. I support this. 1 Super Poly for the Starving Venom, of course. And then we have triple copies of Twin Twisters, just for more of that roguish matchup. But this goes against a lot of the mentalities a lot of the Sky Striker players, I think, have had in this community. And it is not a bad thing to grind against the already preconceived notions that players are having to change the minds of players. And I'm definitely all for people just getting new ideas out there. Now we have one more list for this, and it's going to be Raz's top 8 from Winnipeg, actually. Actually pretty cool getting the chance to see Spirals. Now this is Spyral attempting to access the Sky Striker engine, and you're going to be basically using this as a means to kind of slow down gameplay, take advantage of the Sky Striker engine. I mean, hey, you're playing evenly matched, so you're going to be in a good position, right? So overall, like, he did bring up a good point about the Spyral community dropping a little bit. But I do have a danger list also to share, and that'll probably be tomorrow. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, 1 Corruptor Ibli, 1 copy of Drone, 1 Last Resort, 1 Master Plan, 1 Quick Fix, 1 Sleepy Boy, triple Super Agent, triple Tough, triple copies of Called by the Grave, 1 Foolish Barrel, 2 Foolish Barrel Goods, 1 copy of Monster Reborn, 1 1-for-1, 1 copy of Rhoda, 1 Hornet Drones, triple copies of Widow Anchor, triple copies of Engage, along with 1 Big Red, 1 Assault, 1 Resort, 2 Terraforming, and then we have triple Evenly Matched here, along with triple Rescue, and cute little loops you can do here. The extra deck continuing, we have 1 Trigate Wizard, 1 Summon Sorceress, 2 copies of Double Helix, 1 Kagari, 1 Hayate, 1 copy of Secure Gardna. Actually, this is very interesting. But I mean, after this card is special, you take no effect damage for the rest of this turn, and once per turn, if you would take battle or effect damage, you take no damage. It cannot be used as link material, unfortunately. But, you know, link 1, any Cyber's link monster. We have 1 copy of Reproticus, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Mermaid, 1 Gryffindor, and 1 Serbi. And then this side deck here, we have 2 Prankatops, triple copies of Gamma, 1 Driver, triple copies of Eclipse, triple copies of Twin Twister, and triple Red Reboot. Wrapping this up. This entire week of regionals, alright, Solomon Grade is not out yet, but, that does not mean that we do not need to be looking at information from this week, because tournament information, tournament results, things like that, very crucial to the community. A lot of different ideas coming across the table right now, and that information is going to be what people are going to be using for the next few months. You know, I initially said that I thought this format was a lot rougher than it actually was, and I still stick to what I said. Like, this format has a lot of issues in it, but those issues will probably begin to work themselves out. You know, there is hope here. We've got Spirals doing well at the moment, like, who actually thought that some of these crazy ideas would be sticking around in the current format. I actually didn't. So we're going to continue on with our spree of decks over the next couple of days. Everybody sent me a lot of information. I unfortunately can't make 10-minute videos for every one of these. I'm going to try to condense it so we can get as much information as we can out to the community. But that is all I got for this video, guys. remember, stay safe and enjoy your Yu-Gi-Oh! Peace out, guys. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.